For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Arizona will put it away to start this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense in a bunch formation. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. Not much of a decision to make there. The defense will move him back. Offense set on first down. Looking to pass. It's Fernandez. Moving away from pressure. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback. They got a sack on the very first snap.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He looks that one in nicely. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They get to the line quickly. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The option look. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Rebels.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Arizona, 0.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looking for room at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Arizona in a hurry. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged out, and that'll be the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. UNLV 7, Arizona 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's McMillan. Tackled immediately after the catch. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's McMillan. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard. They march 78 yards down the field. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, and be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Running back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Fernandez. Working that left side now. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Toss to the outside. At the 45 on his way. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll run the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. The Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
When you think about when you get those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wildcat is headed quickly to the line. With jet sweep pass. He stopped quickly, but not before he... Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gators will kick it away first. The ball bounces through the end zone and... touchback. First down for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. To the air, it's Fifita. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Arizona. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Number 21.
You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchdown. To the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. The handoff to Johnson. Finds Zach Grease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. They're lost one deep down the right side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that was a dangerous throw. You could tell, didn't really get his feet set, was floating backwards, and what happens, that thing hangs up in the air, and the defense almost had the opportunity to get that pick, but they just dropped the ball, hit him right in the hands, too.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The back goes in motion. Touch pass on the run. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
The Gators will have it 1st and 10.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona 14, Florida 0.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming down the outside.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. On the move is the 30. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal.
Great execution by this offense. The running game coming through, perfect fashion, breaks the big run, finishes inside the 10.
And they do a great job of blocking downfield with their wide receivers, too. And all of a sudden now, this offense knocking on the door.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime, a chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Lagway. That, friends, is a busted play, incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Gator!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Across the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on 2nd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Arizona!
Number 21.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field.
He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arizona 21.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway.
Set to kick this one.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Gators sending the offense back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
To throw, it's Lagway. Looking deep down the right side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Still on his feet at the 40. Off he goes. And finally out of bounds.